This is Christmas 2016, doing a Christmas tour. These are some of my nativity scenes. Had these for years. Some are probably from the 50s, 60s, 70s. Made in Italy, some of them are. Again, this is my original nativity scene that my mom bought me after Christmas sale when I was probably 18 or 19. Here's a real miniature set and a little miniature one-piece set, and here's one that was made in Italy. It's got a really unique crutch. Again, I've had these for years. There's a couple little ones over here. Can't forget this. This adds to my total. Here we have my sets of blue nativities. Interesting tower nativity that plays music. I have an American Indian set this year. Mexican set. In the back is some white porcelain that I've had, again, for years. Those are tea-lit. And then here's, if anyone can tell me what it is, I'd love to know. If it's Russian or Polish. Very unique. And then these are musical and scripture.
When Jesus was born in Bethlehem, there came wise men saying, "We have..."
So those are different. I'm going to back up here. And this is my annual white tree. White and gold ornaments and pewter ornaments. Collected over the years. Started with ornaments from Grandma Schwark, and just added to them with Lennox and crystal. Just some very beautiful ornaments. This is my Tucson tree. It also has some nature ornaments on it. The Tucson ornaments come from the Desert Museum out in Tucson. You can see some loons. We follow loons all summer long at the cottage. There's a pontoon boat, which is what we use to follow the loons. And I've added an eagle because we now follow the eagles. So that's our nature tree. Back to some nativity scenes. This one is new this year. I think it's a very pretty nativity. Again, some older ones that I've had. This one is one of my favorites every year. It's sterling. I've got glass and pewter. Again, this is another one of my favorites. You're going to hear me say that a lot because I like a lot of these nativities. Then we go into the man cave bathroom with all the cars and ornaments. Also floral arrangement for the Earnhardts. And then the red Earnhardt tree, number 3, and another floral arrangement with some ornaments behind it. So that's Fred's decoration, whether he wants it or not. Did forget this floral arrangement here I made for the season. We'll move over to some of the trees. This is a Hallmark tree, all Hallmark ornaments. It's just cars and trucks and Corvettes. These ornaments are very heavy, and they took up a lot of space on my blue tree, so I got a tree specifically for them this year. It's working out well. This is another new tree this year. I call it my carousel tree. I found these in a second-hand shop. I believe they're from the 60s, 70s, early 70s. They'll play like 6 or 7 songs. It's a good addition to my collection. My fiber optic nativity scene. Again, I've had this forever, but it's still a favorite of mine. It's just beautiful. And the mantle with the dog stockings. And a couple of pictures of the dogs from the past that we've had and we miss. They're always with us. Here's another floral arrangement that I made for the season. And my usual blue tree does have a unique topper. That's Compliments of Hallmark, which is where many of these ornaments are from. Of course, this is a mixture of ornaments I've had given to me by other people over the years. Inside is a little boy. You may or may not be able to see him. It's an ornament that was my mother's when she was a child, and she always hid it inside the middle of the tree. Fortunately, she's gone before I was able to find out what it really meant. But just having it there means something to me. We'll look at a couple more nativities. This is a set called Grass Roads. It's a nice looking porcelain. A couple other miscellaneous nativities in with that. This is new this year. I had some of these pieces before, but I picked up after Christmas. I picked up more of them, the nativity side of them. This is Jim Shore. It's a famous artist that does a lot of nativities and different Christmas type things. So that's new this year. Have a few more nativities over here. Just miscellaneous ones. Let's see here. This I got 2 years ago from a secondhand store, but I thought it was unique. Here's my peacock tree. Last year I had this in the bathroom. I decided to move it down into the family room and the Mexican tree back in the bathroom. It's colorful. It matches the room, so that's why it's here. We'll go upstairs. Here's my stuffed animals that sing and dance. The dogs look up at this chest with lust. Here is a centerpiece I made this year. Found the top hat at Michael's. And this is the family tree. All the family ornaments from Fred. Mostly from before we were married. It's just a tree with Santa and reindeer on Christmas Eve. Behind that is a dachshund tree. You can see the paw print, the bone garland. That goes with the stuffed snowman that says I love Doxies. On top of the piano is a fireplace, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, a musical Christmas tree, a dachshund Santa, or snowman, Santa with a dachshund Christmas tree, and I forgot to get this fixed, the dachshund railroad, and then there's a dachshund rescue train in front. Beneath it is a Hallmark director and choir. Which I think is very unique. Again, these signs still apply to Violet. Is it too late to be good? Santa, I can explain. And so many flakes, so many flakes, so little time. We go to another floral arrangement. And another floral arrangement. Oh, I forgot. We have the standard Kohl's Christmas tree with the Penfield Children's Center ornaments on it. And then Doug. Doug is Fred's tree.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Jingle bell, jingle all the way.
I try to keep Doug quiet. I can't back up far enough for this. I don't think.